Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. Today's a special one. I haven't done one of these in a while, well, since I haven't had a game about to be done in a while. We're playing a game that I've made. I just have one quick setup thing to do, and then we'll get started with it. I'll let people pile in before we get started too. I just have to reset my save file so that we can look at the game from the very beginning of it. And by reset, I mean I'm making a copy of my save file. Or just like renaming it and then starting a new one. Let's see. I want to duplicate this. Copy. Paste. And delete that. Or are we good? Let's get started with the pizza time explosion. Hello Cassie. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're ready for the game in just one moment. Is this the first time you'll be seeing it with the music in it? Oh, you didn't get a chance to try it out last night, did you? Oh, hi Shiny. Does this work? No, I gotta set this up. Oh, there it goes. Nope, we good. Controller is recommended for this game. Oh, good thing I got controller. It's okay, Shane, you didn't have to. So just to show off all of my sprites, I'm going to play with both pineapples and anchovies. There's actually some new untested code in this that I guess we'll be testing when I play this soon enough. So yeah, here's Pizza Time Explosion. So for this stream I'm just gonna kind of just show off the game. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. Oh, and this might be the first time you see it with sound effects for the menus. You too. I'm gonna go for... We're just gonna go straight for the highest difficulty to begin with. Just because I can handle it. So to unlock this one, you need 300 million. That's no problem for me. At the moment, I'm pretty sure I'm the master of my own game. Because I'm the only one who's been playing it pretty much constantly for months now. Let me know how the game volume is. I can make it a little louder if need be. Looks good on my end. Yes, this is Pizza Time Explosion. And your goal in this game is to this pizza ball in the middle is the young stellar pizza object. Oop. And your goal is to make it larger until eventually it explodes. And to do that you collect pizza toppings, each one which increases your multiplier, until you start getting millions and millions and billions of pizza slices. So what I'm playing on at the moment is hardest possible difficulty mode, which is where, whoa! Where that happens. So it is, whoa. Hold on, trying to think and play at the same time, let's try this. So it's 5 minutes, so real short, and then the difficulty is on aggro, where the flies are especially aggressive. So usually the flies will get temporarily blocked by hazards. As you can see here, they don't. And also they will immediately just start doing more advanced patterns where they'll try to flank you instead of just fly directly towards you. But you can fire your pepperoni off and block and defeat them temporarily. And then this is the scramble circuit, so usually in the circuit all the areas go in a particular order, but here you just get them in a random order. However, the benefit of this, of playing like this, is that your multiplier can get a lot higher, a lot faster. Like you can see I'm already getting times 14 there. So yeah, if you have any questions about the game or want me to explain more about how any of it works, you can go ahead. Whoa! Let's not do that. You also have limited lives, that's what I forgot to mention. Only on tough or aggro do you have lives. Oh yeah, also we already passed 300 million, so we're good. We'll unlock the next area. Whoa! And there you go, now it has collapsed and gotten more massive, and now it is a star. Now it glows. So Cassie, I think your music fits really well in the game. Oh, you want to shoot the flies when they get into a big cloud like that, because you can get them all at once. Oh dang. Alright, we're in the billions. Oh! I'm not perfect even at my own game. There you go. I'm out of pepperoni. You get pepperoni back if you complete the whole thing. Yeah, like that. You have to use it wisely. Only when absolutely necessary. Ooh. That was bad. When you get bumped, your multiplier goes down, and then... let's just skip that. I wasn't going well. Oh, this is good. This is an easy area. We can get our points back up. Well, hopefully if I can get around the flies. Oh, close. There you go. Oh, Spingus. There you go. Oh, that was a bad start. Let's fly right into that, why don't we? Still love this music, Cassie. It fits really well. See if we can get at least another billion before the time ends. Oh, here's the 30 seconds left song. There you go. Oh boy. Somehow I got through all of that. I think we get another billion. Oh yeah, lots of billions. There we go. And then we explode so big that we see it from planet Earth. This was the first ending animation I did. And then we get to see the stats. That last note is holding longer than you thought. Well, I mean, I told you that the last 30 seconds lasts, you know, longer than 30 seconds, so... And we get a new high score. You think that needs tweaking? Well, good thing you got to see it here then. But that kind of lasted a bit too long too. New area unlocked. We'll do a 10-minute one this time. And we'll just do full circuit, but we'll keep it on aggro. You love the symbol I added? Yeah, that was an idea I had. I wanted there to be some sort of sound for when the game ends. And I already had that cymbal crashing sound effect for when you get a new high score, so I was like, yeah, let's just use that. You can skip the intro. So I didn't explain the intro last time. Well, this time you didn't even see it, but so what's going on there is the pizza dimension, which is where you are here, was discovered at the bottom of that trash chute. So the pizza has to be dropped down the trash chute to get into the pizza dimension. Because that's what the company has been using to, well, as you can see here, that's what they've been using to dump all their garbage into. And obviously, you don't want garbage on the pizza, just like you don't want flies on it, so... The flies are here because of the garbage, of course. This area is the dump, and it's all about the garbage. There's so much garbage that some of it has just clumped into these meteors. Oh, I forgot to say how many points we, or check how many points we needed for the next one, but I think we can do it. Let's see if I can try and score 1 trillion points on stream. Oh, I got a card, the green bell pepper trading card. Nice, I was hoping I'd get some of those on stream too. I'll go show you some of the extras that you unlock after a bit. You like the pizza lore? Thank you, Cassie. I was adjusting the volume of the music compared to the sound effects, like right up until right before I started streaming. I think I got it good now though, I think you can hear both just fine. And then of course when the game is done, you'll be able to adjust that yourself, but this is just for when both are at maximum. I want them both to be able to be heard over each other. You shouldn't have to manually adjust the volume if you don't want to, you know. There we go. Whew. Okay, something kind of cool I did with the garbage is, you see when it like fizzles out? That's something I'm kind of proud of, because it's a shader that I got. Or actually, I paid money for that shader, and but I made the mask for the dissolve itself. All it does is that all the shader does is that it follows a grayscale map and applies transparency to the image, depending on Pac-Man on the vocals. It applies transparency to the sprite based on the colors in the image. So like it goes from like white to black and all the shades of gray in between, and each one is like a step in the dissolve animation. So it was pretty cool. I had fun putting that together. Oh, crumbled in there. I actually, one change I made from previous versions of this is, previously it was possible to just die in sort of weird ways, where you'd basically, I determined it was it's running multiple collisions on one frame, and like every time you collide with something, it doesn't care like how many collisions there had been in a frame, so it just, like, you could just get killed instantly if you got into like a bad corner and had like 5 collisions in one frame. So I added a buffer where it waits 2 frames before it can hurt you again. So that way all the deaths sort of make more sense. Instead of it being you just accidentally launched yourself in a corner and died instantly. So it can only register 1 collision per frame now, basically. Ooh, lost a lot of points there. If your points get if your multiplier gets over 2 billion, or like 2.1 billion, I think. I don't remember my own code, but if it gets around there, then when you get bumped twice in a row, then you lose not only your multiplier, but it goes down a ton, and also you lose score, which also goes down a ton. Oh, like there, right there. It happened again. And you get a special sound effect to denote that you've just lost a lot. Alright, we're almost at the halfway point here. Oh, bad. Oh. You know, sneak up on you and get you sometimes. Ooh. Oh, I gotta be careful. Ah, stop! Butterplier? Excuse me, shiny what? There you go. Look at those flies. Oh dang. I like that there. But I'm not getting a lot of points. I'm not dying, but I'm not really gaining points either. Whew. Oh, well there's a glitch. I need to fix that. It's not supposed to be that much symbol. Oops. 56 billion. Death of a pizza. Got enough points though. Okay, so before we move on to the fly's nest, I'm actually going to fix that glitch. Gonna do some game development live on stream, basically. I don't think I can stream to you the programming, but we'll do that real quick. Just need to make sure that the symbol only plays once. Let's see here. I thought this might happen, because I had some untested code. We were just going in. We were just going in hot with untested code. I knew we might end up with something like that, so let's fix that. Okay. It should be in this event. It worked properly when we were in the 30 seconds left song. So let's see here. I'll just add in one variable here. The wild, wild west of code, a lawless land. We'll just add this in this other place too, just for making sure. Equals 0. Hold on. One more thing I've got to change here. And he has posted my one old emote that doesn't really make any sense anymore. So what I'm doing here to fix this is I'm adding a variable that is set to 0 at the beginning, and it gets to set to 1 when the song stops. And it'll only play the cymbal sound effect when it is 0. So we'll never do it again. There we go. Alright, we're all good. Let's get back into it. Let's go to the fly's nest. This is also, yes, Cassie says this is also a Q&A. People should ask me questions. Yes. I'm not sure if anybody's here aside from you and Shiny though, Cassie. Seems to be I'm just streaming to you two. Yeah, it looks like it's literally just you two and me are the viewers. Alright, we're back in. Well, we have 3 viewers, and one of the viewers is always, like, since I have the preview, one of the viewers is always me. So there's always at least one. And then there's you and Shiny. So... Oh, why don't we stop and look at the extras real quick? Modifier still says coming soon, but that's just because I'm waiting for some of them to get done so I can put them in the picture here. We have... This one doesn't work. This is one of the ones we're waiting on. We have watermelon time explosion for unlocking the fly's nest. You can replace the pizzas and toppings with watermelons. We'll look at that one later. We got a trading card. There you go. The winner of the Miss Pizza Time Beauty Pageant 6 years in a row. Puts her full effort into it, despite the fact that she's the only one who's ever entered. Oh, and I've got this nice little sound effect when you flip through the cards. And backgrounds. We've got a few of them now. We got a neon space. Let's do that one. I like that one. That's for unlocking the bell pepper card. But yeah, and then just to show you real quick. Endless mode is locked currently. I like how I did the title on this one. Endless mode with the wave there. I used the same programming as I used for the waves of Borbos in the game too. When you have a new card, it should automatically jump to your newest card in the menu. Possible to implement. I'd have to add some extra checks in there, but I think it could be done. For it to know which card is your newest one. I guess I could just add an extra variable that the game tracks. I'm going to put out my stream announcement again real quick. Alright, let's get back to the game. Oh, whoops. No, I wasn't ready. Hold on. There you go. We'll do 10 minutes again. But I still want aggro and full circuit. High score should come out of the screen and kiss you, Shiny says. Might have trouble implementing that one. Okay, but what about the music? Whoa. What about the music? Excuse me. It's obviously not the background because it was playing first. Did I screw something up? What did I screw up here? Why would it not be playing the music? What? I wasn't sure this was going to be Game Dev live on stream, but apparently it is. Let me just hit the R button and restart the game. See if that does anything. I'll troubleshoot this later probably, but how did I screw that up? I just put the music in the game last night, by the way, so if there's weirdness with it, that's why. It's because it's literally brand new in the game, not tested that much. Yeah, there it goes. What the heck did I do? When you hit exit, for some reason it bumbinuses the music. When you hit exit, I think it's something to do with when you hit exit from the pause menu, somehow the music just dies. And I'm not, I've got some theories about why that is, but I'm not sure. But yeah, so this is the fly's nest. The gimmick here is that there's just a ton of flies, as you will see. When you hit exit, no, egg salad. Oops, gotta pay attention. So here's the big flies. They big and slow, and you can't defeat them. They're called the elder flies. Oh! Woo! Would you stop spingusing me for one moment? I'm trying to look cool on my stream, okay? Fine, I'm leaving. Hitting exit from the pause menu. Allow me to introduce myself. You like the space background? Thank you, Shiny. Yeah, this is one of my favorites I made. It's actually the first one I made, too. Oh yeah, so the trading cards show up more often the harder the difficulty you're playing on, but the highest likelihood that you're going to find them is on endless mode. Once you get far in endless mode, it becomes like extremely likely for cards to appear. I think I made it like a 1 in 2 chance that a trading card will appear if you get far enough. Just imagine the pizza floating in space. Well, I mean, depending on the ending you get, sometimes the pizzas will end up in space. Look at them flies. All arriving. Oh, one thing I'll do after this is I will wait on the main menu screen for a little bit and show you what happens there. Oh yeah, so those egg sacs you have to avoid, or else if you get too close, little baby flies come out. They just stay in a little cloud, but oops, if you defeat them they don't come back, so they're not the biggest hazard, but they can still get you. Ooh, if you're not careful like that. Do I have the authority to say this part is officially Pac-Man rapping? Cassie says. This part of the song. Flies. Stay away, please. Oh, this is... I love this circuit because it's the most hectic of all of them. Oh, look at that move I pulled off. Because you get so many flies. That pizza bowl getting big. Almost a pizza star now. Can I tell people I got Pac-Man to do a rap solo in the song? Uh-oh. The sound effect for when you get killed is just called pizza death, by the way. In case you were wondering. Let's just move on from there and go back here. Oh boy. Aggro was a mistake for this circuit. Look at how many flies there are. They all want that pizza. Just a swarm. Oh no. I was trying to be cool and escape and get that topping, but I just messed myself up. Hope we fit a billion. Woo! Look at him go. So many. There you go. Oh. Oh. Okay. Oh. I didn't have a jump available yet. You have to wait until you can jump, otherwise I was just gonna jump out of the situation instead of trying to deal with it longer. Oh, just leave! Just leave! Gotta get back into the billions now. Ooh. Hello, Biss. Welcome to the stream. Biss is also someone who's helped work on this game, by the way. Oh, we got 5 seconds till I can jump. Come on, let me... Oh, I just lost a lot of multiplier. There we go. Give me that 100 billion. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Oh no, surrounded! Oh no! I think we got enough points though. I won't tell Cassie if I can tell people that Pac-Man officially raps in this song. I think Biss will take issue with if you say it's officially Pac-Man. $135 billion. He's got off his rap solo. This will take big issue. I really like that animation, by the way, that I have for that. It's entirely just programmed. Let's look at it again. I love it. So after the stream, I'm going to have to do a bug fix to make it so that the music doesn't die if you hit exit from the pause menu. Okay, so we're just going to sit on the menu screen for a little bit, and I'll show you what happens. You get a little secret. Also, I still need to do an idle animation for Ella on the title screen. So she doesn't just sit there like a mannequin. You like how the symbol played like 1,000 times at one time when you got a game over? Yeah. I stopped and fixed that. Oh, here you go. The secret menu. My code's just vibing. Ta-da! I really like how this turned out. I'm sure everybody can tell what it's a reference to. Mega Man. Yeah, definitely. Alright, back into it. What did we unlock now? Nothing yet. Here, let's show you Watermelon Time Explosion. It's an homage to Pac-Man in respect for him doing the rap solo. Oh wait, I don't have any more trading cards. But I should have more backgrounds. Here's just regular space. We'll do the clouds one though, because I really like that one too. So we'll be doing two modifiers, clouds. We'll be doing an extra background, we'll be doing a modifier with just watermelon. We'll be in the clouds with watermelon. Oh, let's read the descriptions real quick, I skipped over those. The starting place of any expedition to the pizza dimension. It's a great place to practice building up a lot of pizza. So much garbage in this part of the pizza dimension that some of it has formed into giant meteors, watch out. All those flies you've encountered so far come from here. Try not to disturb any nests and watch out for elder flies, they're known to get really big. And this part of the pizza dimension is full of those spiky creatures. You'll have to be careful to navigate the tight corridors they form. So we need to get 40 billion. And then you need to get 200 billion. I haven't scored that much yet on stream, I don't think. Let's go scramble circuit again. We still need to get a song for the main menu too. Guess he's planning to do that. Pizza time in 10 minutes. Except for its watermelons. Watermelon slices. Watermelons. You really like this background? Thank you, Shiny. I think it's one of my favorites too. Pizzas in the sky. Somehow the watermelons get converted into pizza by the time they go to the center. Ooh. already basically have enough points to unlock the next circuit. Alright, no I don't. No, it's billions, not millions, sorry. I need to learn how to count. Woo! Instead of, the pepperonis are counted by the, by the seeds on the watermelon slice, as you may have noticed. Oh god. Oh. There you go. I think I might make the required scores for unlocking stuff higher. I think they're a little low. I think I went a little too low on them. Because I also have the ability to unlock them just from playing the stages multiple times. And I mean, well, I'm judging the difficulty based on my ability to play the game, which is, I think at this point, higher than pretty much anyone else's, but I think I went a little too far on the low end. I think before it comes out, I'll bump those up. Yeah, I think this is a good combination too, Shiny. Please, flies. The flies are very difficult on this circuit because the spaces you have to fly between things are smaller. The flies can get you in those tight spaces. What do I mean? About what? Oh! Okay, good. Got it. What do you mean, what do I mean? Please! Oh, there we go. Oh, about changing something before release. Oh, I was talking about changing the required scores for unlocking stages. Please! Oh no! That's the same way I died on the previous circuit. Where I was too slow on hitting the button to shoot the flies, which would have saved me. There you go. Ooh. There I wasn't too slow. That was a really good shot. We're leaving. New boot leaving. I think the, yeah, I think the required scores are a little too low. I'm gonna bump them up. Not too terribly much. I think I'll put, like, the last one up to, like, 700 billion. And then, like, adjust from there, the rest of them. Oh! I think I'll leave the first one. Ooh. I'm trying to talk and play at the same time. Oh, here we get a different ending though, so that's good. Imagine if the watermelon shot seeds instead of pepperoni. Yeah, I just didn't, like, that was gonna get to be too much work to change that. I was doing these modifiers because they were just quick and easy to do, just quick replacements. But, that would not be a quick replacement, so. Alright, if I want to unlock this next one, gotta pay attention. So probably, how much will I bump this up to? So it's only 40 billion at the moment. This one would probably go up to 200 billion. And then this one, like 700. You love the explosion animation, Cassie? That's probably something I'm going to do after the stream, is I'm going to adjust those. It's been a while since, like, I've never actually just gone through this and seen how difficult or easy it is to unlock it. And of course, as I said, I'm basing it on my skill of the game. But, yeah, I think it's reasonable, especially because you don't have to get the score to unlock them. You can just play it over and over. And I might I think I'll also just increase the number of plays it takes, so that it's more likely that you'll reach the score than it is that you'll just play it over and over until you unlock it. I think that'll be good. They shot seeds that have a tiny hitbox. Go back to 5 minutes. And we're trying to reach 40 billion. See if we can do 40 billion in 5 minutes. Same modifiers and everything. I think I forgot to mention when I was pointing out how much I was proud of my unlocking animation, was that is a fully programmed animation. Which I was proud of. The flies are aggressive. Whew. Ah, poop. Oh, there we go. I was like, wait, where are they? Oh, they're over there. I'm supposed to have my own circuits memorized. There we go. If anybody's got any questions, please let me know. I am happy to answer any of them. Whew. No, you don't. No, you don't. There we go. Like, even if it's something you already know about the game, you can just ask it to just sort of facilitate the, you know, the Q&A thing. So that people watching in the future will have some questions answered. Whew. Oh, yeah! Yes, Biss. Definitely. Definitely is. What? Well, that was a mistake. Now I'm out of pepperoni, or excuse me, watermelon seeds, and I'm forced to leave the area, still without watermelon seeds. Let's try and do that better. Oh. Oh. I'm in a bad situation here. Aggro mode is hard. As it should be. There we go. Alright, you flies, get out of here. No! Gosh dang it. I thought I was gonna pull it out there, but no. Woo! Ooh. Oh! Ouch. Oopsie, boopsie, poopsie. I just gotta get past this and we'll be in an easier area and I can try and salvage my score here. Nope. Game over instead. Whoops. You see what you've given a chance? I think so. Pac-Man deserves his recognition for this fire rap, Cassie says. I'm getting game overs in my own game. What kind of a game dev do I look like? Now. 5 minutes aggro full circuit. Part of this is figuring out which setting is like the best for getting the highest score. Let's go for this. Well, I don't want to do 10 minutes again, let's just do 5. See if we can get 40 billion on this mode. Okay, here we go. We got this. The watermelon's got it. Anybody who joins the stream at this moment is going to be confused. Like, I thought this was Pizza Time Explosion. What is this? Watermelons? Watermelons? Okay, so on lower difficulties, the flies start out confused and don't actually chase you, which gives you a little leeway. On aggro mode, they immediately know where you are. The real pizza is the friends we made along the way, Shiny says. They enter the stream and we immediately hand them a plate of watermelon. Eat your pizza! Here's your pizza! But this isn't pizza, this is a slice of watermelon. It's pizza! I told you it's pizza, it's pizza! Ooh. Disappointed we haven't seen any more trading cards. I guess we got lucky with that one that we got. And we got the most likely one to get first, too. If any of you have played Super Climb Up, my previous game, you probably recognize these little spiky guys. They featured quite heavily in that game as well. I just added variations in this game. We're still not even over 1 billion. A bit of an issue. That bump I just took was a big issue. Have you ever ate a video game? I don't know, have you? Have you ever eaten a video game? Yeah, I eat video games every day for breakfast. Very nutritious. Oof. That was brutal. Okay, give me... Oh, I was too slow. Getting over there. There you go. Not bad. Keep it up. Oh, should have shot. I was too confident. Get this. Alright, come on. Come on. Come on! You got to get there. Okay. 100 million multiplier. That's good. Good, good, good. We can get more billions. Gosh dang it! No! I need 40 billions. I only have 2 billions. I just gotta leave. It's gonna be harder to get more billions. because the areas are going to be harder. Although I think I'm on Scramble Circuit, so I don't know. We'll make it an easier one in there. I wasn't paying attention. I forgot we were on Scramble Circuit, to be honest. I don't know how I forgot that, but... Okay, leave me alone, flies. I've got business to attend to. Oh, really lucky there. I got it just at the right time. Oh no! I have to leave. Alright, 3 billions. We're not gonna hit 40. No way. Unless some sort of miracle happens. I don't hit anything. Nope. Nope! Seconds left. I still think I need to bump up the required scores a bit though, even though I am still struggling a bit. Have you ever been eaten by a video game? Yes, that's a shiny. Nope, that didn't go as I planned. I don't think I should turn them up if you're struggling with it. Well, I'm also playing... I'm specifically trying to do it on harder difficulties. If I turn the difficulty down, I think I will manage it. You ever been eaten by a gamer? It's much easier to get much higher scores on the lower difficulties, which is what I'm thinking about. I gotta chill. So if we do just regular, well, let's do different extras. You're starting to like how long the last note holds? Really builds anticipation. Yeah. I mean, I like it just fine, to be honest. Let's just do the checkerboard. And we'll just go back to pizza. Yeah, how do you all like the sound effects I have on the menu? You think I picked good ones? I like this checkerboard background too. It's fitting for the game. Very pizza aesthetic. Okay, so this is just the very basic mode. This one I should be able to do well more than 40 billion. I'll probably hit 1 trillion. You like the sound effects? Nice. Checkerboard background is simple, but I think it's nice. It's meant to be a little grating. You like the sound effects too? Thank you, Cassie. Hold on, what were you saying exactly? Meant to be a little grating. It's supposed to rush you and make those last few seconds a mad dash for just one more topping. Yeah, I like it. I also like the cymbal crash I added. I think it works well. I mean, yes, I was playing on the harder difficulties because, you know, it's harder for me. It was actually a challenge, whereas this is just like a cakewalk, because I'm like totally unimpeded. Although for some people I have seen that this mode is still kind of difficult for them, so... But for me this is just like nothing. I think that could be done, Cassie. I'll do that when I'm figuring out why the music dies when you exit from the pause menu. Yeah, like, for me, this difficulty is just like nothing. Because these hazards themselves, to me at this point, like, see, the only thing that really makes me bump into anything is the flies. Like, at this point, just the regular hazards, like, are nothing for me. Like, I'll never hit them most of the time. It's only just when there's a bunch of flies that it becomes difficult for me. But I think that's mostly just me, because I've spent so long with the game. I think new players will still struggle. Well, they're still learning how the circuits are, and the best ways to avoid things. Like all the moving Borbos probably are difficult for new players. Oh, oh, ouch. I mean, I guess I sometimes run into him, don't I? Without fly influence. Ooh, like that. That was bad. But I still have more than half the time. The multiplier's starting to go up. Or how much I add to the multiplier is going up. Good idea to not make it too hard to unlock stages. Well, I mean, like I said, you unlock them either with score or by playing the stage repeatedly. And I want to make it, you know, that both are sort of likely ways that you can unlock it. You don't have to get the score, so I'm trying to make the score a little higher. So it just sort of feels a little easy, I guess. I'm not gonna bump it up too much. But, yeah. I think it could be just a little bit harder. The first part of what? You're going to have to be more specific, Shiny. I don't know when you pause. I think this game is really something special. I think people will really love it. Well, thank you, Cassie. I'm glad you like it. Whew. Ah. Let's leave this one. I think we can reach 40 billion. Oh yeah. Probably gonna get a lot right here. Here we go. Now it's time for billions. Billions and billions. Uh-oh. Let's get over there real quick. Come on. Here we go. Good shot. Oh! No! Oh no! That was bad. I think we can still do it. That was a bad mistake though. Come on, fly, get out of there. We've got to be more aggressive with the flies again. I think I've been slacking off. Focus. I think I'm playing worse than usual just because I keep trying to read the chat and everything, you know? It's a tough game to stream and also pay attention to a chat. Come on. Oh! Okay, let's just leave. Just take what we got. We're getting there. 10 billion more and I'll be good. I think we got it. Oh, there's 17 billion ready to go. Let's keep it up. See how high we can get it. Oh! Bad. 97 billion. 100 billion. Told you, I can get really high scores. 400 billion. Okay, let's leave. Multiplier goes down, but that's good. There you go. See, now that's already more than like what is required to unlock the last stage, and it was kind of trivially easy to get to that, just because of the difficulty I picked, so I want to bump that up. If I bump it up a little higher, I think it'll be at least difficult for newer players still. Like, there'll be some challenge there. If they pick the easiest difficulty still. Oof. I could always make the requirements different depending on the difficulty you're playing on, but it's kind of more work, so that's why it's sort of a struggle, because I gotta balance it for like all the difficulties at once. So I guess either way it's a bit of a struggle. I think it's less of a struggle this way though, because there's still like less individual factors I have to take into account, trying to come up with required high scores and like how to display them and like etc. Because again, there's 27 different modes I have to keep take into account, so yeah. So that's why I said I'm not bumping it up that high. Just a little bit more. I'm going to bump up the later circuits are going to get bumped up more than the earlier ones. In fact, the first one I'm not going to bump up at all. I'm just going to leave it how it is. That topping is getting abandoned. Oh, a card! The pepperoni card. We'll go take a look at that after this is done. Worry what I'm talking about with a little bit? Well, it's like a couple 100 billion. Whew. So I'm already far beyond that here, so I would think that, you know, or so the score that I'm thinking of putting it up to for this is half of the score I have right now. Less than half of the score I have right now. So... yeah, so we'll have it so that the song stops when you get to the middle. The high-pitched thing doesn't go on as long. And we blow up the Earth again. Blow up on the Earth, that is. Alright, we'll do one more circuit. Well, after I show you the card and etc. You might actually end up using the watermelon modifier. Okay, I'll show you what the next one is. Zap Zone. On the other hand, it's really effective how intense it is. Well, it's not the easiest stage, in my opinion. Like, it's definitely not the easiest when you're on aggro. It's the easiest one for me just because it's the first one I made, and so I'm the most familiar with it. The heart-pounding intensity and anticipation trying to claw for those last few points. Nice. I don't think I have any new modifiers. I just have another one that doesn't work yet. Still gotta get Biss to program those for me. Pepperoni. It's a belief that the most stylish color is red, and she's been trying to get the fashion world to agree. So far, results have been mixed. They might not think pepperoni usually explodes, but this one sure does. So I have a description of the item as it is in the game, and then description of the character on the card separately. I like to think that Ella really keeps her trading cards in the fridge. You don't have to flip through all of them to get out of the menu, but I like to. Just because it's fun. Woo! Anyway, backgrounds. Yeah, I'll go ahead. Oh, there's the other one we unlocked. The neon sunset. I'll show you this one though, circuit board. I like this one. And it'll fit with Zap Zone. That's why you unlock it for unlocking Zap Zone. Watch out for electrified spiky guys and flies that live here. Maybe they've been drinking the electric prune juice. Yeah, full circuit. Let's go for it. Be cool if you get double points in the last 30 seconds. I don't know. Well, I mean, it's already, I feel, too easy to get too high of scores, so that would just make it easier. And here's the circuit board background. I like this one. This is one of my favorites. Whew. Oh. And it's fitting for the circuit. I put a lot of work into these, into the backgrounds. Yeah. I spent several days just working on these. Oh, and here's the electric flies. Biss is the one who programmed the electricity between them. So thank you, Biss. Oh wait, those aren't toppings, that's garbage. Getting where my own toppings are. Get rid of you. There we go. Ooh, if you kill one side of the electric flies, you kill both of them. Stay away. They are connected. There you go. Oh, please stay away. Where does it stink? How long is the stream going? I don't know. I was hoping to get some more interaction from people, like as far as, you know, asking me about how stuff in the game works and everything. Ooh! I bump. There you go. Look out! Ouch. Gosh dang it! Bad. Bad stuff. It's okay, we're still not even halfway through. We get it. Stop it. Oh, what am I bumping? I think there's a glitch. I think I still haven't solved that one glitch with the electricity remaining. Oh gosh. Or just leave. Sometimes I think the electricity remains even when the flies are gone. That's another bug I should probably work on. But I'm not sure why, because I thought I fixed that, but well, I guess I'll have to look at that. So I'll have to keep... I gotta take notes on the stuff that I'm gonna fix after this stream. Fix and change. I'm changing the scores required to unlock stuff slightly. I am trying to figure out why the music dies when you exit on the pause menu. I'm gonna make it so that the music stops right when you go to the middle. At the end of the 30 seconds left. Oh, we might hit trillions here. Let's go for trillions. I'm going for trillions, everybody. Yeah, we're hitting trillions. 1 trillion. Yeah. I wasn't even trying that hard this time. Oh, poop. I think I just used really good use of the pepperoni. Yeah, 2 trillion. That's as massive as the pizza star can get. By the way. Oh, please. At this point, it does no longer grow. Pizza cyberspace. Here we go. Oh, there. Well, we lost it. It was a good run, but we got to 4 trillion. That's pretty good. Each trillion is like an accomplishment. And we still got nearly half the time left. We can go for a 5th trillion. Oh, bad. Well, maybe. Hold on, what's been going on in the chat? Okay, I got everything. Never mind, hold on. I got big numbers in the game. That was something I had to figure out early on, was because, you know, I wanted it to be able to be... I wanted it to go, you know, into the very, very large numbers, but you know, nope, thank. But Game Maker usually works with a 32-bit integer limit, which, ooh, maxes out at just over 2 billion. It's like 2.1 billion or so is the integer limit, and that was definitely not good enough. But it turned out that Game Maker just has a thing built in where you just put around a number in parentheses int 64, and then it uses 64-bit integer instead, which is like unfathomably high, which is definitely more than I needed, so we're good. So everything's working on 64-bit integer limit instead of 32-bit. Which means the only downside is that you can't use negative numbers and you can't use decimals. It's not floating point anymore, it's just each number is just an integer. But it works perfectly here because I can just get big old numbers and they don't need to be fractions, so the limit, I looked it up, it's just really huge. Way huger than I possibly would have needed or would expect anybody to get there. Like, I just set the game's cap at, I think it was just like just under 100 quadrillion, which I think is impossible to score now at this point. But oh, come on. I was doing so well. Yeah, it's way, like, that's just a fraction of it, really. 100 quadrillion is, like, not even close to the limit. Oh well. We did good. Suppose it probably wouldn't be possible to get it as a score. Yeah, definitely not. Well, here's the highest ending. Pizzas into the galaxy. Out of the galaxy, that is. Four billion pizza, or 4 trillion pizzas, excuse me. New high score. There goes the 0. So I'm not going to show you this one because it's a secret. For now. I mean, I think everybody who's like been chatting with me right now knows what it is. I think that many pizzas would destroy the world. Pizzas for the world. Still no other modifiers. This is one I really like, the underwater one. I'll show you the underwater background real quick before we finish stream. And there's endless mode. Normal endless mode, that is. There's power-ups in this mode. This one, again, I won't be showing just because it includes spoiler. But, yeah, you'll have to find that on your own playing it. What is the last circuit and what is in the endless mode. You have to reach a score of over 1 trillion in normal endless to unlock this mode. You gotta get to the trillions. This is the only time where 1 trillion points is going to be required, is in endless mode, because endless mode is where kid gloves are off. And this is like when the real game starts, is when you get to endless mode. So. But yeah, that's about it for my showcase. I hope you've enjoyed it. Before I stop, I'll just ask for questions again here real quick. If there's anything that anybody, like, again, even if it's something you already know about the game, what's something that you think I should share about it? we end the stream. I guess I could share about this animation here, and that it took a whole week to put together. There was a lot of work that went into this little beginning animation. Oof. I think it turned out really good. I'm proud of it. I'll just stay in the lobby for this. That seems like a good spot for just talking about the game a little bit more before we end the stream. I like how this lobby turned out too. There she is, Ella. Behind the counter. I think I only spent a day on this though. This went together pretty quick. A lot of stuff in this game, like each thing, kind of only took a day. You're excited for Endless? Nice. Danny says Ella's a cutie. So yeah, if this place was real, you get pizza there often just to see Ella. Nice. Before I move on to my second game of the day, is there anything else you think I should talk about? Or that you'd like to know about? Or etc.? Just messing around with the menu. Bestie says, I guess I don't think I showed the tutorial. Is there pizza in it? Yes, there's a lot of pizza in it. Biss says they love this game. Glad you do, Biss. Hard for you to think of questions though, cause you're smart. Let's say I said, what do you think something about the game? What do you think something about the game that people should know about? I guess I could mention that this little arrow, the way it jiggles like that when you switch to an option, is using programming that Biss made. Biss did all the anything that jiggles in the game. That's from Biss. Does Ella make a living wage? I don't know. I haven't thought about that. Sort of whatever is going on at this restaurant is sort of vague. Like it's like she's the only one that you see there. She seems to just have the run of the place. But also it's like she's just someone who works there. Like she doesn't own the place or anything. And like she didn't know about the pizza dimension. She had to discover it. You think the game speaks for itself? Oh, I see. It's a distinct, fun arcade experience. Well, thank you. She is the building. Feet are attached to the floor. Oh no. Well, no. Well, hold on. Well, then how is she out here? That can't be true. How is she out here? Her feet can't be attached to the floor. She's outside the building now. I don't know how the pizza ball is outside the building either, actually, though. It's Ella's swag. Also, yes, Cassie. I'll go ahead and say that. Sure. No reason why not. He's attached to the building. By her roots. I was gonna say spiritually. There's actually a couple more endings that you can get to the explosion that I didn't show on the stream that you'll have to find yourself, but yes, Shiny, that is correct. And you should say it. Specifically the plumbing. So yeah, that's Pizza Time Explosion. The game comes out November 22nd. Hope you'll be looking forward, and after I'm done streaming today, I'm gonna go and change some things. Here, hold on. Before I end the stream, let's go ahead and I'm just gonna write down the things that I'm gonna be doing. I don't forget. Some pipes connected to her feet. Okay, I need a good pencil. But yeah, so Biss in chat is a programmer and is doing some graphics. And Cassie is musician. So those are my two helpers for this game. I did most of it. I did most of the graphics, programming, design, gameplay, etc. And then Biss has been here to program some tricky stuff for me and come up with some ideas and do some extra graphics and such. And Cassie has been here to do the music. So thank you two. Thank you, you two, because I wouldn't able to have been put together the game fully without you. I don't like calling them graphics, I prefer the term graphics. Alright, so what are we gonna do? So first of all, fix it so that music doesn't die when choosing exit from the pause menu. I'm writing this in my my notebook. Then we wanted to do, or this one I wanted to do, I wanted to increase high score requirements a bit. Just a little bit. And maybe increase number of plays needed slightly. Then we had the glitch where the lightning was still remaining, even though the flies were gone. Which I don't know why that happens, because the electricity shouldn't get to exist without the flies there to handle it. I think, well, didn't we do it so that there's a separate object that's the hitbox or something? We need to make sure the hitbox goes away when the flies aren't there. Fix a glitch where lightning hitbox remains after flies are gone. And then last but not least, we needed to make it so that the 30 seconds left song ends when you hit the middle. Left song end when you hit the middle. There you go. Alright, notes are done. Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you so much for being here for my Pizza Time Explosion stream. It was a lot of fun showing it off and playing through it. Like, I've made a game that I enjoy playing, so I'm happy about that. And I hope that everyone else enjoys playing it too. Because really that's all I want when I make a game, is I want to make sure that, you know, it's something I want to play. And then if anybody else likes it too, then that's just a bonus. That's just real nice. You're very welcome, Cassie. So now, if you'll stick around for a couple minutes, I will get set up with the next stream of the day, which will be Snowdown by Bonsai Treehouse, which I've got. I only need a little bit of setup for that. I'll be a couple minutes, and then I'll be right back with some more stream. I'm looking forward to this one too. It looks like a cute game. So yeah, stick around, I'll be right back.